There is so many challenges that you can do within Call of Duty Zombies. Rainbow perk challenges, the 115 challenge, pack-a-punching every gun. I mean, you can sit still all game and still call that a challenge. But there is one challenge for me at least that reigns above all. That is the box challenge. Now, box challenges come in all shapes and sizes. It's kind of like a pick your own adventure, but with more pain. The most notable versions of the box challenge is the 1-box and the 2-box challenge. That doesn't mean you can't spice things up a bit though. You can do stuff like first shotgun out of the box or first AR out of the box. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do stuff like 7th and then 13th gun out of the box. But today I'll be doing my personal favorite, being the 2-box challenge on Origins. Yeah, you just knew I was gonna throw something in there just to make my life unbelievably difficult, just because I can. Some people with this type of challenge will count anything that comes out of the box, including things like monkeys, EMPs, specialist weapons, but today I'll only be counting the actual guns. Which brings us to the first spin of the box. Raygun Mark II, the Hammer, the MG08, all up for grabs, and I get the Cap 40. Yeah. You know, just only one of like the worst pistols in the game for zombies. I mean, look at that ammo. The hell am I supposed to do with that? However, that's not our only chance at something good. We still have our second spin, in which I got the war machine. So, yeah. My luck is great. And I have said it so many times before, but no one, literally no one has worse box luck than I do. Which is also quite contradictory, considering the fact that I absolutely love doing these like 1-box, 2-box challenges and stuff. Yeah, my brain's weird. With possibly the best loadout you have ever seen, I got to work on making my way through the map. After the longest 10 minutes of my life, I finally got Generator 4 turned on and bought Jug. It was now coming towards the end of round 6, which meant the Panzer round was very quickly creeping up on me and I had no ammo in the cap and only a handful of rounds for the war machine, and there was no way in hell I was going to get enough points for Pack-a-Punch in time. At this point, I was thinking the end is probably very soon. Due to my lack of ammo, I beelined it for the last generator, got it on, grabbed my free max ammo, only for then the last zombie to also drop me a max ammo. Meaning I literally just wasted my free one for absolutely no reason. Round 8 is here and it was panic stations up in my pea-sized brain. Panzer spawns and I just start unloading relentlessly on him with the cap. I'm not even bothering with regular zombies. My priority here is kill the big guy before the big guy kills me, which surprisingly the cap does. But now I am once again without any ammo apart from the war machine. So I basically have nothing. But after another agonizingly long 10 minutes, I managed to scrounge together enough points for Pack-a-Punch and I finally have something that is actually capable of killing zombies. By round 12, stamina, speed call and double tap are all in my inventory, and the war machine has also been Pack-a-Punched, and I'm starting to feel pretty good about this run. Yeah, that was until the next round when the second Panzer spawned and I only had ammo in the war machine left, which was fine until he grabbed me, and because, you know, I thought it's a grenade launcher. I probably only have to hit his hand once before he lets go, right? Yeah, no, it's just not that good, and I end up taking it down. But that's fine, because I can recover. Or I cannot. Now, I can't end on a round 13 failure, so I ran it back. This time, the box was in the superior starting position, meaning I didn't have to go and spend an extra 2,000 points just to get my first gun, which was in this run, a Chicom, or Chicomb, or however you pronounce this thing's name. Not the best, but a manageable gun. Plus, it's something that I actually like using. And then gun number 2 was the DSR. By far my all-time favorite Call of Duty sniper. I don't really know if it's what I want to be using as one of my only guns on Origins, but we move. Gen 4 is on and I once again have Jug and I'm starting to feel a little safer. Until round 8 when I get absolutely abused by the Panzer and take it down. Who knew snipers weren't good at getting out of that gorilla grip, huh? Jesus Christ, that might be the worst thing I've ever said. With a down on the board, I decided to get the Pack-a-Punch open and then upgrade at least one of my guns. You know, the best defense is offense and all that. Yeah, I died in round 9. I didn't hear the zombie, just snuck up behind me, and before I could even react, I was dead. It's a really great first 2 attempts, huh? But with those 2 absolute stinker of attempts under my belt, I ran it back once more. 3rd time's the charm and all that, you know? First spin of the box, and I once again get the Chicom. Like, I know I said I like it doesn't mean I want it all the time. 2nd spin, however, gave me the Tommy gun, or the M1927 if you want to be a nerd. This time, I was on a roll. All generators up and running by the end of round 5, our first pack-a-punch on round 7, and this time I was pretty confident for the Panzer, and rightly so, because the Tommy gun, or I should say the Speakeasy, just made light work of him. I just basically tore through him and a full wave of zombies all at the same time. I finally had something decent to carry me through the rounds. Before long, the Chicom was also pack-a-punch, and I built stamina up and speed. Double tap came next from the rewards, and this time, things were looking good. Now, round 12, I had all my rewards. My max ammo, pack-a-punch gun, and double tap, like I said. Now, these things, they come out of a chest, or a box, some might say, and you might be seeing where this is going, but I switched out the Chicom for the Scar. Now, look, we already had the Chicom, we saw it, we pack-a-punched it already, I wanted something new, so I traded it out. Plus, it's not like I bought it, I literally earned it, so, yeah. Shut up. Round 13, the shield was built, and now all I was doing was running around and grabbing as many dig sites as I could to try and get that golden shovel, as I wanted me some free perks. I couldn't just go and build the ice staff either, so I would be completely relying on RNG for these zombie blood drops too. And around 15, the golden shovel was mine, and it was now just a waiting game for zombie bloods. I don't know if anyone else has this problem when playing zombies. I have no idea where to train. Like, at all. Usually, and this is the case with most maps, there's spots that just feel comfortable and right for me to train in. Yeah, Origins, I feel like I'm just in this constant state of anxiety. I know there are popular spots to train, the most prominent one being behind the PDW wall by where the tank stops, but personally, I've just never been able to figure out a good way of playing in that area. Maybe I'm just bad? Well, I mean, I think we all know the answer to that. So, yeah, that's just pain. But anyway, before I knew it, it was round 20, and I still hadn't found a single red dig site. But, oh well, both the Tommy gun and the Scar were still cruising through these rounds. It was actually wild at just how good both of these weapons were doing, but I wasn't complaining. I mean, there were still a few close calls here and there, but I think we all know the guns weren't the main culprit for those. I also, I won't lie, I didn't really have a goal for this challenge. I honestly just wanted an excuse to do this specific challenge, and also play Origins, and without really trying, I made it to round 25, which I thought for 2 random guns, I mean, kinda 2 random guns, that was pretty respectable. And it wasn't until round 27 where I ended up taking my first down. But you see, it would be too easy for me to just take a simple down. You see, no, all the zombies just had to sit right next to me and wait for the res, and the second I'm up, I'm heading straight back down. And that's the end of that. Round 27 with the Tommy gun and the Scar isn't bad, and to be honest, I think that was the first time I've even really used those guns for such a prolonged time. Before this video ends, I just want to say a huge thank you for supporting me and my content. It's always my favorite part of the day, seeing you guys enjoy the video down below in the comments. I also just want to say thank you for basically allowing me to change the entire style of my videos the way I have. I know a lot of people really like the live commentating, but this style is just so much more fun for me to make, and I really do appreciate that. But speaking of live commentary, I am going to be returning to streaming sometime next month over on my Twitch channel, and the link to that is in the description. It'll probably be this time in February that I do actually return to streaming, just as I'll be doing a little bit of traveling early next month, and I don't want to start just now and then have to stop for a bit and then get back into it. It's just, I'd rather just go into it and just try and focus as much as I can on that as well. I still haven't fully decided like any schedules yet either, but I want to try and get in at least 3 a week. I just wanted to put this into a video so that you guys can actually hold me accountable when I inevitably just forget or don't do it. You know, much like the second channel. Yeah, but that's the whole reason why that channel is so inactive, which I'll probably go into when I do get into streaming. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Drop a like and a sub if you haven't already. Go drop a follow on the Twitch channel. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.